You guys will not believe how much we got done last week. Remember how we had to protect the outside insulation? Careful. We fixed that temporarily, but we fixed it.
Oh.
Yeah?
Wow.
Because the thing was, last time we had a tarp outside at the scaffolding and it was good, but then I realized it's just too dark to film inside. And that's also something we need to consider. We need to document this. So we took down the tarps and now we have this, always forget this word.
Protection, rain.
No, it's Plan, yeah. Plan. Tarp! Tarp! So now we for now have this tarp that protects our wood fiber insulation, so we don't have to worry about rain or the cat. Did we even talk about the cat?
Yes.
So now it's safe, but we did even more. Before we go inside, let's talk about what's happening today, because behind you there's a car that hints at what is happening, and I am thrilled. We're getting a door!
Wir müssen halt herunter, dass er da...
Oh, Leute,
Vera, ich glaube, du musst mal auch unterstützen.
ich muss loslassen hier.
Ja, absolut.
Oh, fuck, Leute. I haven't locked my house in over 1.5 years. So you can probably imagine how excited I am that this is finally happening. And it's also a super special door. We will talk about this more once we learn about it, because I haven't seen it yet. Ben and Tim are here to support us. And I've had a lot of conversations with Ben about doors in general, and he advised me on every step. I think you will be blown away. But again, I haven't seen it either, only pictures. So excited. Alter, riesig. Okay, take a guess. What color is the door? It was so tricky to choose a color. What do you think, Felix?
Maybe red, like the tiny house door?
That was a thought. It's a good guess.
Or just natural? Oh, black. Hey, wir wollten doch die Tür sehen.
Black, wie heißt es?
Red Grandis.
Red Grandis. It's a Red Grandis door. Okay, Tim and Ben are settling in, getting all their tools. Meanwhile, I want to show you what we did last week. We finished the floor and got enough material to finish the other 2 rooms, which we hopefully can do soon, but it will be a different technique, so this is gonna be its own video. So for everybody who was worried about how much this floor can take, it can take a lot. Hopefully. Alright, so I'm just staying out of this because they are the professionals, they know what they're doing. I'm just watching, trying to learn as much as I can. What they're doing right now is find a level ground for the door. And there were these ugly tiles that we don't need and they're kind of in the way. So Ben said we should just get rid of them and we can fill it in with something else after the fact. So I have time to decide what I want there. Especially in the entrance area, there are a lot of broken tiles, so I need to come up with a solution anyway. So what we're doing now is just, because the door will open to the inside, level that out so the frame is high enough so the door doesn't, you know.
Yeah. So you can open the door.
So you can open the door.
Laura, what is about the old door?
I think Marius and David took it out.
Uh-huh.
Remember when it all went to shit with the ants?
Yeah.
They took it out. It's not in the basement. It's not upstairs. I don't even know where it is. The garage.
Ah.
But you know what I'm thinking?
What?
Remember we always had the blue remote?
Yeah, this key thing.
Have you seen it?
No. It's not my house.
So much pressure. I don't know where it is. I had a feeling it was laying here somewhere.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a year ago.
Ugh. I didn't even know I have trash cans. Okay, it's not here. What is this? Snowman spider?
Snowman spider.
Oh yeah. It's never a good sign when the spiders are moldy. You know, the cool thing about this basement is I feel like a cave explorer.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I need a headlight. I got it!
Yeah. Question is there electricity in the garage?
That is now that I found something, I truly feel like an explorer.
Yeah.
This is the proper Indiana Jones experience. I'm equally afraid that it doesn't work and that it does because I have no idea what's inside.
Push that button!
It works!
Oh, yes!
Uh-oh. I hope we didn't forget anybody in there.
Okay, it seems to be safe.
Moldy newspaper, wallpaper.
Oh, nice.
Wow, do you smell that?
Yes.
Oh, oh. Jesus. Have you seen this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, there's the door. There's the old door frame. And here you can see that the way it originally was a regular sized door, and then they had this glass on top of
actually
it.
nice.
It's nice. And that's the door. It's not bad either. It's a good door, and it's definitely good wood, so I will not throw this out. I'd probably build a piece of furniture or something out of this. The thing is though, I'll explain outside.
Yeah.
I just want you to remember
Good idea.
what this looks like.
Okay.
Okay, so the thing with this door, while I of course like to reuse stuff that is there, and I'm doing this, I'll just not use it as a door. We are putting so much effort in insulating this house to the max and making sure it is as energy efficient as it can be, that the door was just a huge gap in the insulation. It is not an insulated door. And that's why when Ben called me or reached out and said, like, listen, what's your plan about the door? And I didn't even think about it. And he told me all the advantages to having a modern door, aside of safety, that is its own issue. I was convinced that I'd rather take the time and turn this wood into something than kind of sacrifice all the work we're doing just to recycle the door.
Yeah.
You know?
Do we have a key problem, Laura? Again?
I just realized a couple of weeks ago I got this mailbox and I don't know where the key is. So I wanted to see if something's inside, and I'm now realizing after weeks that the way I mounted this is impossible to put something inside.
That's good.
Oh my God. The other thing they're doing, once they know where the frame is starting, they know where it ends, and then they can have a little beam or something, some more support, so they can screw the frame into that. And from what I understand, once that is done, it's just a matter of hanging the door, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
Me neither. I hope they have keys, and I hope they have a lot of them, because I will lose them all.
Geht das rückwärts? Ja. Kann wir draußen übernehmen?
Achtung, gleich kommt hier der Bürgersteig. Wir haben es hier, glaube ich, auch gerade ganz
Soll ich weg hier gehen oder was? Nee, nee, ich bleib hier. Ich schieb jetzt so ein bisschen
okay.
hier hoch. Ich bleib jetzt hier so stehen. Ja. Boah. Warte mal, langsam geht's hier nicht mehr. Jetzt hast du alles alleine. Warte mal, ich muss... Boah, alter Vater. Okay, warte mal. Wollen wir eben halten und dass Vera hochkommen können?
Kommt ihr hinterher?
Boah, ich kann halt hier aus dieser Position nichts sehen. Okay.
Was ein
Monster. Oh. Oh.
Oh mein Gott.
Geil.
Okay, so if you remember the door that we saw in the garage, it was probably this high, regular size, 2-meter door, and then this was the window. Now this door is just giant and huge and it looks so massive and beautiful. One of the reasons why it was so hard to carry it inside. Another reason is that it's solid wood and it's also, it has a steel frame. For a door of that size, you want to make sure that it's not warping in any direction because the door needs to close. So it has a solid steel frame, then it has solid wood, then it has insulation, pretty much the same insulation that we have to the outside, on the outside of the house. It has a triple insulated glass, and then these beautiful brass fixtures, and here the hinges, and all these solid wood details. It is a really, really good door.
What about Wi-Fi?
It doesn't have Wi-Fi, but I was just thinking, like, it's one of those doors that you would inherit to your kids. But imagine you inherit a door. This is one of those things that happened to me quite a lot since I bought the house, is that all of a sudden you think like, oh, I need windows, oh, I need a door. But never in my life have I thought about which design of windows or doors do I like. It was tricky with these guys. Because have you ever thought about it? And there are so many options and there are also so many different price points. It is super overwhelming. But eventually I settled on a design and needless to say, I'm super happy with it. And the cool thing is they also filmed part of the process because I couldn't be there to see it. It took weeks to build it. So we have a little bit of footage to see how the door was made. you know you bought a serious door when it comes with a service box. I don't even have a service box for my car, but my door has one. Oh, daneben.
Butterweich.
Nice.
Der Sound.
One thing, I didn't even know that I was getting this, but maybe you can hear it. Mikro? It's self-locking. So you don't have to, from the outside, it's not only closed, but it's locked. So these things have a automatic locking feature. That means from the inside, oh now I need a key too. From the inside, you don't even have to lock the door at night. It locks itself. And then you can additionally lock the, that's not yet here, door handle. Yeah, the handle. So if you have kids and you don't want them to run out, you can lock the door handle, but every time you close the door is also locked. Which I think is like a safety thing. At night, if there's a fire or something, you can open the door, but it's still closed. Okay, you get what I'm saying. Yes! I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I'm enjoying being the proud owner of probably the fanciest store in town. And I will see you next week with a new video. Bye. First time in 1.5 years. Scheiße, den Schlüssel vergessen. Today's video is sponsored by Incogni. Our data and personal information is packaged and sold by data brokers. It's scary because they know a lot of sensitive things about us, like home address or status of employment, previous employments, relatives, what we're up to, where we're going, where we are, phone numbers, all that stuff. The good news is you have the right to reach out to these data brokers and tell them to take the information down. The bad news is that is super tedious and actually would take years. And this is what Incogni does. They reach out in your behalf to these data brokers who make a lot of money with your information and tell them to take all the info off the market, chase the cases, and just take care of this not happening again. And we all know these situations where you just sign up for a discount card at a store and all of a sudden a bunch of people are calling your number, or you research something on the internet and then the next day you get a lot of spam mail from websites you never signed up for, you never told them your email address. We all know these things, so it is a real problem and Incogni has a real solution. Now, if you want to try Incogni, you can use the link in the description, incogni.com/LauraKampf, and use the code LauraKampf to get 60% off of an annual plan. And again, they will do all the hard work for you. You don't have to do anything. I just signed up for it. They found my data on 47 sites. They already solved 2 requests and they're still working on 45 requests to take my data down. 47! I thought it would be 6? That is legit scary. Good that they're taking care of this. Again, if you want to try this, use the link in the description, incogni.com/LauraKampf, and use the code LauraKampf to get 60% off of the annual plan. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Incogni, for keeping me safe and for sponsoring this video.